about the big news story. The All-Star Race is coming back. Well, no, the All-Star Race is coming to North Wilkesboro, and Cup is coming back to North Wilkesboro. The poetic justice that Texas is losing the All-Star Race to North Wilkesboro. Yeah,
it's hilarious.
It's amazing. It's just so. If you guys follow us on Twitter, you would have seen at approximately 10 something, whatever morning that was, Thursday morning, Wednesday morning, whatever day.
Thursday, yeah, whatever day.
Yeah, that I tweeted from our page that the All-Star Race was going to come to North Wilkesboro. I had no clue that they were going to announce that, I guess, the next day. But then it came out that day. This is unbelievable. I am bamboozled.
This is something I didn't expect before 2024.
Yeah.
And then the not repaving it is something that was out of left field. I thought in my head, I was like, they thought they had to repave it. And then all of a sudden it was like, bam, we can't.
Well, I mean, they did think they had to repave it. And then they looked at it and they raced on it for a month and everybody said, Rodney Childers, Dale Jr. said, don't repave it. But yeah, I think I said it last week about the race that Junior raced in, and just the atmosphere of that felt like a Cup race. And to me at least, it feels to me like it could facilitate a Cup race, and it's going to. Like, I mean, with, obviously you got to add in more bathrooms and whatnot, and, you kind of got to fix the traffic and, but those are minor things. Like, you have all this money that you were going to spend on a repave. Now you're not using that. So now you can use that to build access roads to, get into the track better and, use to spruce it up the place. I don't know. This is a huge win for the sport. Huge win for us. I'm fucking excited.
Oh yeah.
I was one of the few people that got in during the registration for the tickets. Apparently.
Yeah, I tried, but I was at work and I had to cap it at like 10 or 12 minutes. It's like I'm gonna get busted. But now it's people, if anybody's worried about the facility, it's like,
if anyone, you mean you?
I'm not worried about the facility. I was worried about the traffic. But well, I mean, I was worried about it before I went and saw it. Like I hadn't been there before. But
Seth was a doubter.
Well, I mean, in my head, this was 2 years away minimum. So I was like, okay, they will make changes. Yeah. So this is probably what they need to do. But now it's like, okay, we're gonna.
I mean, Bob even said it was a 2-year thing.
Yeah.
Like,
so it was more when I said anything about the facility, it was more like, okay, they've got 2 years. This is what they should do. Now it's like, okay, I mean, we can make it work. It's not a problem.
No, Seth was a doubter when I texted him and said, hey, they're running the All-Star Race at Wilkesboro next year.
I'd already
stop defending yourself. Just say what you're gonna say.
What I was gonna say is that Martinsville is also very bare bones.
Yes,
it's a little easier getting into Martinsville maybe with a full crowd, but Martinsville is also very bare bones. So as far as the facility goes, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, well, and that's the thing. It's like, I don't think they're gonna add grandstands. So I mean, it's gonna be the same amount of people that were there for Dale Jr. are going to come back, and they had minimal problems. For the lack of preparation and for that being the first time that place is sold out in 25 years.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. As far as like the impact of it being the All-Star Race, I mean, you could feel the excitement. You can see the excitement of Roy Cooper, the governor of North Carolina. Motherfucker was wearing the Winston shirt from 2000, wearing a North Wilkesboro racing jacket. Like, the man was excited. The man spoke for the people. And I think this is just a huge win. I mean, never in a million years did I think that, I mean, we all saw the Texas All-Star Race. It's one of the worst things we've ever seen in our lives. Texas is the sorriest excuse for fucking property I've ever seen in my life. And I never would have thought in a million years that North Wilkesboro would be what is gonna knock Texas out. Well, obviously Texas is probably is gonna have a date, but not the All-Star Race. Yeah.
Yeah. The only unfortunate thing is it probably means we're gonna have 2 Texas points races, which
I hope
suck.
not. No, I don't know.
Maybe not since SMI's getting that date still. So maybe
SMI still got the date. I think Eddie Gossett just fucked off. I think we might only have one Texas date. Hopefully it's a spring date too. Hopefully they lose their playoff date.
And hopefully it's 500K.
Yeah, hopefully the track blows up before then.
Well, if we leak our information to North Korea, they'll do the work for us.
I'd keep that low key. I think they listen. I was looking at, hold on, a side note, we'll get back to North Wilkesboro. I was looking at our listenership, like our analytics, and where is it at? Where are they at? There it is. We have listeners from, wait, audience.
Wait for it.
We have listeners from not only the United States, which makes up 95% of our listenership.
I thought it'd be more than that, if I'm being completely honest.
2% of it makes up Puerto Rico, so appreciate that. So thank you to all our listeners from Puerto Rico. Thank you to all our listeners in Germany. Thank you to all our listeners in Mexico. Actually, that's Jose. I know who that is. Okay. Thank you, Jose, for listening.
Thank you, Jose.
Slovakia. Estonia.
What the fuck?
France. All right, the United Kingdom. Now we're gonna lose that listen because the Queen's dead.
No, these are Americans with VPNs.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you're probably right. But I'm gonna act like Belgium. Shout out to the Belgians. Poland. Hell yeah. Ireland. Yeah, I like to drink beer too. Haiti. I didn't know they had internet there. Croatia. You know who that is? Know who that is? That's Tony Kukoc from the Bulls. He's listening from Croatia.
Okay.
Switzerland and the Czech Republic.
Yeah, these are all VPNs, but
yeah, we're gonna 100% VPNs.
Well, I love how it differentiates Puerto Rico from the United States.
I thought about that too. So really, it's 97%.
Yeah. But oh well, that's okay.
Yeah, but I do know we have at least one international listener, and that is Jose. And again, thank you very much, Jose. Sorry your boy didn't have a fantastic run today, but he rallied, and we'll talk about that. Anyway, back to North Wilkesboro. Yeah, I mean, we'll be there. I am so excited, dude. This is going to be like the vibe that if you can get tickets to this race or can make it up for any of the festivities for this weekend, please do. Because it's going to be, dude, it is going to be one of the coolest things I've ever experienced in my life.
Yeah.
Like, even just watching Dale Jr. run was one of the coolest things ever. There and now we have the All-Star Race. Like, Winston is back. Like, I don't know, it's a lot to me because, like, it's right up the road, and I'm right up the road from you too, and we in our lifetime we haven't experienced the North Wilkesboro Cup race.
Yeah.
So it'll be so fun.
Like, I genuinely, when we went what was it, a month ago.
Yeah.
When we went up there,
Richmond.
Yeah, the day before Richmond. When we went up there, I had it in my head, essentially, if this is the only time I get to see Wilkesboro pavement, then I'll just I'll enjoy this for what it is right now. And now, fucking a month later, they've announced the All-Star Race.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I said it on Instagram. I'll say it right here again. I was there the night Dale Jr. revived North Wilkesboro forever.
Now, one thing. In 10 years or so, when we do eventually have to repave North Wilkesboro, they better run a fucking sprint car race on the dirt before they repave it.
Seth is real butthurt about them not running this dirt.
I'm not butthurt. I'm just bummed out a little. I'm just bummed a little. Like, the Cup guys were going to be in Martinsville that weekend.
That is true. Yeah.
Kyle Larson could have run a sprint car race at North Wilkesboro. So I'm not butthurt. I'm just like, yeah, I was a little bummed. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It essentially makes our Bristol interviews completely useless because we asked Larson, Schuhart, and Hot and Shield about Wilkesboro. And,
yeah.
But anyway, yeah, All-Star Race coming to North Wilkesboro. It's gonna be awesome. Dude, I would imagine it's gonna be like a crown jewel event. Like I feel like that's the type of weight it's gonna hold. Yeah. I hope they do a lot of festivities. I don't even care. I don't even want trucks or Xfinity up there. I want it to be late models. Like late models, what got us in this, predicament or into this.
You brought it back essentially. You could do all four.
I mean, yeah, you could. I think it would be cool. Like, forget Xfinity and truck, and just make it, because you know how many eyes would be on late model stocks at North Wilkesboro the weekend of the NASCAR Cup All-Star Race. Like, it is the perfect tribute to pay to those grassroots racers. I think it'd be perfect. Denny Hamlin's talking about doing the short track showdown there. Dale Jr. said he'd probably run the late model race if they ran it. And from the sounds of it on Kevin Harvick on Twitter, it sounds like he'd probably run it too. That's what I'm hoping. I'm just excited for it, man.
I understand what you're saying. I would just pack as much stuff as you can in this weekend. Yeah. Like, just make it the event, like, of the year.
Yeah. They said it's going to be a whole, like, at least a whole weekend, if not a whole week of festivities.
Yeah.
There. So,
make it the big thing, man.
The All-Star Race is coming to North Wilkesboro Speedway.
Do you remember the last time you were excited about the All-Star Race?
Yeah, it was 2019 because I was going.
No, I mean, like, legitimately. Like, not just like, oh, I'm going to a race. I mean, like, this is going to be fucking awesome. You were like that in 19?
I don't know.
I wasn't.
I'm not saying I was like that in 19. I'm just saying I don't know when the last time I was. Shout out to that guy a couple months ago who said Wilkesboro is just a pipe dream and you all need to give it up. Fuck you.
Yeah. Fuck you, Bill.
Yeah, fuck you, Bill. Give your balls a tug, tit fucker.